Hi everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. Well, tonight I'm very lucky because I've got two men in the kitchen. So hi Simon.
Hi Carol.
And who do we think the other one is? It's John. So John is in the kitchen with us this evening. So behave yourself, girls, because you know what he's like. So anyhow, I'm here tonight. I'm going to show you the Mini Nifty Nozzles. So Nifty Nozzles belongs to Sugar and Crumbs. They're registered designs. They were registered by a gentleman called Alexander Lebedev, who is in Russia. When I say registered, he was the one who came up with the design, and we are his registered partner here in Europe. He couldn't register designs himself because he doesn't live here in Europe, and we've registered them with him. Quite a lot of the designs are actually based on my daughter's designs as well, which is brilliant. And the brand name is called Nifty Nozzles, and you have to thank John for that name. He came up with that one because he said they were nifty, and they are. They're really very good. So I've shown you how to use Russian pipe and tips many times, and the little ones. We used to do them as a set of 9. We've now brought out a bigger set, which is a set of 13. I've not been able to get hold of them for a year, but we have got them coming in. So how many weeks have they been on offer now? Is it a week? The nozzles on pre-order, right?
Just 1 week.
Yeah, so they're on pre-order. We've been told that we're going to definitely get them in 5 weeks, but we've got to give time for customs and any other things. So we've said 6 to 8 weeks. So if you get them early, result bonus, and if we're late, well, you know, these things happen, so you won't be too disappointed. If you want to order them, okay, I will tell you more about it, but I'm rabbiting away at a million miles an hour, and I've actually forgot to ask John and Simon to let's say hello to the people on YouTube and on Facebook. So off you go, Simon. Be an early one.
Hello
for you.
on YouTube. we've got our usual crowd. Jill Cook, Les Mosley, Karen Bowman and Jackie McNinn.
Fantastic. You always say
I've
it
got to
very
ask a
quietly.
question.
Go on.
Why have you only got 12 there when it's 13?
I know, because I've lost one. There he is. To be fair, Sam, I was just checking you was paying attention.
I thought I'd point it out before somebody else did.
There it is. I know, I kept looking at it thinking, right, where is it? It's here.
Now I can show them.
Right, you can show them. Had you not shown them, had you?
Well, I showed them and then I thought, I know, there's only 12.
Well, before they only got 9. So those are the designs.
John,
yeah.
to John.
So hi, John.
Evening, hello, hi, evening everybody on Facebook. We've got over 200 people watching, so lots of regular names.
But there he is. Get me boobs out of the way.
What's up? What's going on?
Give us a wave, John.
Give us a wave, John.
Oh, am I actually on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, hello everyone. I wasn't told about this.
There we go. I'll
Yeah, no, we've got lots of people. We've now got 215. So, welcome everybody. And anybody who's new, please let us know.
Yes, absolutely. Let us know where you are in the world and let us know why you've joined us tonight, which is brilliant. Okay then. So the Nifty Nozzles, if you want to pre-order them, please pre-order them, get them in. You must not order them with any other items, okay? You must only order the nozzles and you select your shipping option. If you are out of the UK, then select click and collect. So write your home address and your country, but then when it comes to the country on our website, select UK and select click and collect, okay? What will happen is when we come to process your order, we'll contact you and give you a shipping quote. Now thankfully they don't actually weigh a lot, so hopefully we'll keep shipping low for you, keep it as low as we can. We do a track service, which obviously costs more money, but at least that way you can see where it is and you're following your parcel when it's on its way to you. Everybody else, you can't add anything else to the basket. Anything else that's added to the basket will be refunded. I've got to make this a very easy process for the girls in the office and for the warehouse team. So basically we want the nozzles to come in and we want them shipped out. Very, very simple. So if you're having to wait 8 weeks, if you're ordering stuff now, we can't ship it as 2 dispatch orders, all right? So I've made that very clear on the comments. Some of you who've bought my 9 bundle, so I've always sold a 9 bundle of Nifty Nozzles. Those 9 are in this bundle, okay?
We've had that question already.
Yes, I knew it'd come up. So that 9 has already in here, plus an additional 4 nozzles as well. I don't think you'll go wrong to buy the bundle again, because I'm almost sure when I've been using this tonight, you'll be thinking, you know what, I want to use that in a different colour. I want to use that in a different colour. And I've repeated that twice, because that's what you'll want to do. And then you don't want to have to keep taking it out of the bag, because you can't use a coupler on this. What are you laughing at, you?
That's a good recovery cap.
Why don't you say it 3 times to get 3 sets?
Because you might want to use a different colour. Shut up. It's going to be a night. Okay, so I used to have 3
What's
and
it
4.
like being outnumbered?
I know, I'm going to be in for it tonight, aren't I? I can't even boss you around the kitchen. Shall we have a talk about your beard?
Yeah, there you go. It's pink. As promised.
Not a great pink. It's still a pink ginger in it. So let's change the conversation, girls. I always have 3 or 4 sets of these. So I'm not asking you to buy 3 or 4 sets. And that's the only thing you can double up on in your order. So if you want to buy multiple sets of these, you can buy multiple sets, but you can't add anything else to your order. So shall we get cracking then? We're going to do some cupcakes and we're going to cover a cake today. I've started colouring my buttercream already. So I've done a nice pale pink there. We've done a lilac. We've done a lemon. Okay. And then I'm just going to make this into, we've done a green, which is already in the bag, and we've done a white.
We've got, Ju has said that she's ordered hers with something else. Oops, what happens now?
You need to speak to the office and get it refunded, and what we'll do is we'll refund it less the shipping costs. The problem is that when I ask the girl, when we've done these things before on pre-order and then we're ordering other stuff, what happens is it messes up our warehouse stock. So what we would either have to pick and pack it and have it all set up on the top shelves in the warehouse, and that then becomes confusing. And or we have to leave it on the shelves, and then what happens then is that we do regular stock checks. So then we would have to be mindful of everything that's still in the pick bins that's already sold. So so it's best for us if we just have a very easy process. Just buy your nozzles. So contact info. Simon's going to put it up now. So it's info.sugarandcrumbs@icloud.com. So you can see it from there. Did I go the right way then?
No.
Did I go that way? Either way. So yeah, so info.sugarandcrumbs@icloud.com. Email them, tell them that what you want to do. So you can either pay for shipping for your goods to be dispatched, and then pay for shipping for your nozzles to be dispatched. So you might be wondering what I'm actually putting in this product here. So this is buttercream, and I'm actually using the Ingenious Edibles icing frosting whitener. We also have the Wilton one as well, both of them equally as good. We haven't got the 100ml in size anymore. We've only got the next one we've got is 500ml, but it's brilliant if you really want white buttercream. So I'm just going to, actually, it would help if I opened it again.
Got a question here. Donna Ryan saying, Carol, does that mean I don't need to email Laura with my purchase request?
No. Oh, has she ordered online?
Yes, sorry, I didn't actually know what that meant. Yes, Donna, you can actually order online.
So order online, Donna, okay? Don't add any goods to it. You can order as many sets as you want, but put in your full address. But when it comes to the country, still put America in your USA in your address. But when it comes to selecting countries, select UK and then select click and collect, okay? And then Laura will be in touch with you with your shipping details.
Is the Bella nozzle in this lot?
Yes, it is. So I'm just making this white.
Wow, Carol, looking great. Can't believe how much weight you've lost.
Are you taking Mickey, you lot?
Simon's got an extra special angle tonight.
So I lost a stone. So you all know I lost a stone.
That was
then
Sandra.
Pardon? Was that Sandra?
Yeah.
Then I put £5 back on. And then I'm now back down to, I'm down to £12. So I've lost another 3. So I'm fighting with it at the moment. And John and I had a bit of a relapse. What did we do last week? To be fair, we had a relapse last week.
We went to Ireland.
That's the problem. We went to Ireland and thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. And the problem when I get to Ireland, I just love seafood chowder, isn't it? Seafood chowder and the brown bread. That's it. Me done. Every meal. So, you know, anyhow. So put weight on, and then we haven't got back on track since we've got back. Right. So we've got that lovely white colour there.
Geraldine Allen wants to know, does she need a second set?
No, she doesn't. Unless you want the other 5 nozzles. Yeah, have you used the first set?
Which whitener do you use?
So tonight I've used the Ingenious Edibles. We haven't got the 100ml left. I don't think anybody's got the 100ml left in stock. But we do have the Wilton 100, I think it's 100ml actually. Might be 59. 59, it's a bit of an odd one, that, isn't it? But it's, I think that one's in stock. They're all just as good. They all work nice. This is lovely. So this is lovely, but we've only got this now in the big bottle, which is the 500ml. Right, okay, so let's start bagging up our nozzles then. So we're going to do some cupcakes and then we're going to do a bigger cake, okay?
Somebody's asked, is the Dahlia nozzle in that set?
The Dahlia nozzle. I can't remember what they're all called. Dahlia.
Yeah.
The Dahlia nozzle. I can't remember what that one's called, what it looks like. Those are the nozzles. The pictures are on the website. So if you go to the website, what's she called? India did me a really nice picture and it shows you them all. That's on there. Yeah? Right, so I've got my new fancy chair. So I'm not going to let you see me get on it because John might fall off his chair while we try and get on it. So I'll just do my little bit of strut on here. So are we ready, Simon? Overhead?
Shelp has asked, is there any chance that you could pick out the 4 nozzles, which are the extra ones?
Yes, I can. Yeah, well, I hope so.
Also, could you tell us what buttercream you're using today, Karen?
Okay, just let me get on here. So,
Linda said
overhead.
this is the first time she's seen me.
Who's this?
Linda.
Linda, oh, is it? Which Linda's that?
Linda Gribble.
Ah, right, okay. So this was the original 9. So can you see them there? I don't know how Sam can see them. And this is the additional 4. Yeah? Now, if any of you follow Kerry Roberts on her group, she has bouquet cakes. She is brilliant at doing buttercream. She is in love with this one. Okay? And we have a sister one to it as well.
Elaine just said, is there a link for the new nozzles? It's actually pinned to the top of the comments, Elaine. So right at the very top of all the comments, you should be able to see the clickable link for this set of 13.
Yeah. So this is the one that Kerry Roberts uses a lot, and as I say, that's her sister one. Kerry will be getting a new set of these, she knows. I always send her nozzles, anyhow, when I get them in, I always send them to her, and she's very good. She does use them and show you ladies them just as much as I do. And that's the new 4, okay? So the 4 that you've got in here are the mini rose cup. I don't know why you can see them on there. The mini rose cup, the mini jasmine, night jasmine, the mini May tulip, and the mini Bella. Yeah? Got them all there, brilliant. Right, okay then. So what I'm going to do first, I am going to do some peonies as well tonight. Some larger peonies and smaller peonies. So I'm going to use a gem 123 and a gem 124. And in there, I am just going to pop in some of the buttercream.
Did you use whipping it up rather than the icing sugar?
Tonight, I'm just using the buttercream. So we're just using a simple buttercream. Now, I did a live last week and I used whipping it up as well. And to be fair, it was really hot last week. So it was falling apart. So some of it was working really well and some of it wasn't. When I say it was falling apart, some of the nozzles were going to lovely blobs. And so I thought I'd rather keep you all on buttercream, if I'm really honest. So we'll bag up this. So we've always done it with buttercream, and I do love the nozzles when they're used with Swiss meringue buttercream, but it's more of a tulip effect. So you've got to squeeze it, pull it taller, and then pull it away. You don't always see the insides, where the buttercream gives a more definition. So that's those two. Okay. And then we've got our leaf tip. And then what we'll do is we'll start with this tip because this is the one you like. This is where you like them all, you'll love them all. So I've already pre-cut bags. So I'm going to put white in this one. Put the white in. Now I'm going to put white and a streak of yellow in the middle. So let's get plenty of white. So we're going to do some cupcakes and then we're going to do some big cakes. Okay. I'll tell you which nozzles I'm using.
Well, the comments are coming flying in.
Yeah, can you keep up, John?
No. There's all sorts of discussions going on.
Right,
about Tato crisps in Ireland.
Ooh. Right, ladies, if we can keep our conversation on track. I know what you lot are like when you all get giddy. Last week I had to keep them all back on track. They all fell off the wheel a little bit. Anyhow, just to change the subject, did we see any new people join us tonight, John? So, and if you are new, don't be shy.
Please shout up if you're new.
Don't worry about these chatterboxes. They've been here all year chatting. Some of them have been here for years, so they know everybody. And because it's a community group, we do like them to sort of say hello, but sometimes they just forget a little bit that they're watching a live demonstration. I have to just remind them that we do have a guest in. Last week, Laura was baking a little heart out while they were all having a chin wag, so I just have to give them a little gentle reminder. And then they all say, sorry, Carol.
What piping bags are you using?
So I'm using the Sugar and Crumbs piping bags. So you'll see that I'm just squeezing this out until my colour comes out in the middle. Don't overfill your bags there. My colour's just coming out now. Don't overfill your bags, okay? Small bags, fill up small and often. All right, that's the best way. So we're going to do that. Push that out of the way. Right. And then we've got green there. Then let's get another nozzle as well. So let's do this one. So we'll use the rose cup, and for the rose cup we will use lemon,
Carol Varney is new. You've only been with us for a couple of weeks, so welcome.
That's what we like.
Vicky Kaplan new again. Hello, Vicky.
Then I am going to use this pink one.
Been here since the end of last year.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it, that you've all joined us. We've been doing Facebook Lives now for 5 years, and there's so many people who still watch us from day one. And then you've got your loyal crew that watches every Monday, every Monday, every Thursday. I'll get it out twice on a Monday in the morning and night time. And then we've got Thursday night, and then we've got Friday night. And then if we pop up in the middle, there they go, they pop up again.
We've got quite a few more. We've got Catherine, we've got Jan.
Are they saying where they're from?
We've got Helen. No, not everybody said hello.
I'm sure all our rest of our ladies who are watching that tonight will say hello back to you.
Apologies if I missed someone, because there's obviously an awful lot of comments coming flying through.
Yeah. So I'm just going to...
Linda said taking her back to when I was on camera.
Is it? Yeah. I really remember when John was on camera. God, how many of you can remember when John was on camera full time? So there was just me and John in the kitchen, and so he used to have a bad back. Funny enough, he's got a bad back today. So
Is it just the thought of being sat there feeling a bad back?
he offered tonight.
You have a point. That could have been what happened at the gym today.
Yeah.
He did offer tonight.
Yeah.
So I've only got a small amount there, but we'll fill that up again. Right.
My bad back years ago was for a different reason.
Was it?
Because
Oh.
Carol had sort of went on for about 2.5 to 3 hours.
Oh, I love that. Went on. Went on. Did you get that, girls? Yeah. Went on. Not that I was working very hard.
He was just holding it in them days.
He was just holding it in them days.
That's a hard job, that.
Right? I thought he had an easy job at the time.
was all right. Sometimes when you could just get your elbows like planted on the desk, it wasn't so bad. But when I had to follow Carol around, it was a killer.
See, Simon, and you moan about following me around. You only have to use two fingers,
yeah.
and they still go on. Yeah.
You see, I used to kill my back. Simon only needs two fingers now.
Exactly. There you go. Even John's noticed you only use two fingers, Simon. Oh, you fell into that one, didn't you?
Knowing when to use them,
Is that the skill?
Yeah.
So I'm just filling up a few nozzles so we get
Dawn
ready.
from the US said she's been with us from day one.
She has, yes, she has. And Elaine Lawton. There's quite a few actually. Can't remember them all. So do you remember when we said we were going to do our first Facebook Live, John? So we put a post out on our page, and our post at the time then, when we used to post on the page, would get anything between 0 and 30 reactions. And then one night I said, should we do a Facebook Live on Monday? Well, I tell you, within 10 minutes we had 600 comments, 611 comments if I remember right. And people going, yeah, that'd be great. And that's how it all began.
In the fridge.
Pardon?
Apparently I was always in the
Well,
fridge.
you was always in the fridge. But that's when we moved up a level. That was when we moved up to having cameras on the stands. So then he only had to use two fingers, dink donk. So well, there was a time, Simon. The problem is, John used to forget that while he was in the fridge, just how long he was in the fridge, or while he was walking down the kitchen to grab himself a drink or whatever, and then he would leave it, not realising that I've moved. So a lot of times the ladies were just like looking at the worktop or something. And I would have no idea because I'm doing the live. So just let me get some cakes. John, is there any chance you can pass me some cakes? Save me getting off this chair, please. So I've got myself a new stool. So, let me put, there we go. Oh. His back's broken. He's done this at the gym today. Right, half a dozen cupcakes, please. And Simon, could you open that door? Can I slip your boiling? Thank you very much. Thank you. If you open it wide. Thanks. There we go, 6. Perfect, so we'll do some cupcakes. I've got a couple of square cakes to do, and then we'll finish off with our big cake. So we're going to, first of all, crumb coat the cake. So crumb coat your cake, because that seals in all the freshness. Okay, and it makes it look nicer as well.
You're not getting awful light tonight, John. I thought this session was 3 to 4 hours.
Pardon?
You're not getting off light. I thought this session was 3 to 4 hours, Leslie Green.
He did offer tonight, and then he said to Karen said to him, "Oh, you sure, John? I'll do it." So he says no, but I told her she's got to be quick. So I can't be quick. Got to show you girls things, haven't I?
Sheila's asking if you can use the Bella nozzle, please.
Yes, I will do.
Lives were shorter when John was on camera. I don't think they were, Karen.
Well, the first few were half an hour.
Yeah.
And then...
because we actually thought that we were limited to half an hour.
Yeah, we did.
And then it all went a bit wrong when you found out it didn't.
Yeah. I think if John could have got hold of somebody on Facebook and said, you can only do half an hour, he would have been happy. But then, I don't know what happened. We went over and we were surprised that we didn't get disconnected.
Yeah.
In fact, I think we warned people that we might get disconnected, if I remember.
Yeah.
Right, so just tidy up the cupcake.
Crikey, this is flying in. I'm 128 comments behind.
Well, that's how I get.
Look.
I can't read them all.
New comments, 129. Crikey, I'm going backwards.
If John misses your comment, he's not ignoring you. To be fair, I can't keep up with comments. I usually have to say, look, sorry, I've got to whiz past you all.
You only need one finger for it, Taff.
No, I have to scroll with 2. It's as difficult as your job, Simon.
Right, okay.
So Ashley's asking where I'm from. I'm from Derry originally.
There we go. Right, okay, so let's put a peony on first.
Somebody mentioned that Breeders put a tell Nikki about couplers for Nifty Nozzles, please, Carol.
Oh, I will do, but I'll do that another day. So what I'm going to say to you is don't bother with couplers. Okay, but we'll talk about, if I've got time at the end, I'll get them out the cupboard. I've got myself nice and comfy on this chair now, but don't buy couplers for the Nifty Nozzles. You'd be wasting your time. So Simon, is that a good angle there for you?
Let's have a look. Do you want that one?
Yeah.
Or do you want the side one?
I don't mind, it's entirely up to you which is best. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're just going to do a large peony on here, okay? And for that, we're just going to squeeze a nice little bubble, and then we're going to go over it. We're going to do closed peonies, and you're just going to go over 3 times. So Simon can go to the camera whichever way he wants to go. And you'll see that this nozzle, I'll just clean it for you and show you, okay? Which camera are we on? So, so if I do it that way, so can you see that it's got a curve in the nozzle? Okay, this is the bigger one, it's a Gem 123. The curve, the wider piece here, always sits on the cake, and the thin bit is always the top. So always remember, think of your flowers, that the petal's always thin at the top, unless it's a succulent, and then you would use it the other way around.
What green did you use?
Yeah, so I've used leaf green from Colour Splash, yeah. So we've done our 3 over, and now we're going to do some semicircles. So the semicircles are just going to be up, and you're going to keep pulling those semicircles round. Keep going into the centre of your last semicircle, and you just keep pulling round. Okay, and we've got our first little peony there. So I'm also going to do a smaller peony, so I'm just going to sit this on here. So we do our little blob, I'm going to go in there, I'm just going to bring it over to the 3, and then we are going to go around little semicircles again. This is just a small little peony, okay. Don't worry if you move any of it. There we go. And then we're going to get our first Nifty out. So the first Nifty. Oh, I don't want to use this one.
Pardon me, I always cut you off before you got finished saying goodbye.
You did?
Did I?
Yeah, always.
Always. Well, at least it was
So
consistent.
this is the
at least it was consistent.
This one here, if you can see this one.
Do you have a standard size nozzle?
Yeah, we do. So this one here, I see if Simon can zoom in. He's going to go mad because he hates me using lighter colours. But this one is the Rose Cup from the Nifty, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop some leaves on.
I've not been near the fridge tonight, Anne. So
No.
that's not why I'm behind, but I'm now 172 comments behind. I feel I might not be asked back for a while.
Don't you worry, John, you will
Well,
be.
that's the plan anyway.
Okay, so you'll see that I've done this nozzle in 2 different ways. So one, I've pulled it up so it's sharp and pointy. Can you see that? And one, I've just left it a little bit smaller, a bit flatter. Yeah? And then I'm going to go back to this nozzle here. I'm going to take the green off. I'm going to put a round on, which I've just gone out before. What did I do with that round? Good, I've got another one.
Margaret said, Derry people are known to be great at singing.
Not John.
Not me.
Both John and I can't sing, and we both agree on that.
That would be one way. That might have been a good way of bringing it live to an early finish.
Yeah, definitely.
Breaking into song about 9 o'clock.
Yeah. And then I got the white
Yes,
here.
we've got Maloney. Yes, Maloney, you have heard me. Hello, how are you?
Yes, Maloney's been following you for a long time, John. Well, she did. I won't say following you, but she's been around while you've been around. So just using a little starter. There we go. And we will finish this off in here. Put another yellow one there.
Well, we're up to 358 people
So there we
now.
go. So there's our first little pretty cupcake. Yeah. Do you like that? So I know you might not be able to see the white so well, but when Simon takes some pictures and you have them to see tomorrow, you'll love them. How soon will you do the pictures, Simon? So that's
Tomorrow.
Yep. So that's number 1 cupcake.
Carol, do you sell complete sets for your flowers classes?
For the flowers classes, so for the flowers class we do buttercream flowers, and that is that you get every class in there. It's £75, and you get every class. It was meant to be for 30 flowers, and I think we've got to have done 40, 50 in there now. And basically, rather than what I've done is rather than start the class last year, close it at 30 flowers and then restart it again with a new group of people, the group of people that are in there have just said stay in there, so as new people join. So those classes, they were every week for 2 hours, sometimes free, but and now they're every other week, so we've got one tomorrow. So if you want to join that, join it, but start at class 1. What I would advise you to do is watch the recent classes, okay, so which is every 2 weeks, and in between the 2 weeks start at class 1 and go all the way through. And I've had lots of ladies do that, and they say it's just like being with us now in the kitchen. You'll love it, and the ladies who are watching, they'll tell you tonight that you'll love it. Right, okay then, so what we'll do is we'll do another little peony. So this one we'll do a little cluster of baby peonies on this one.
Lynn said, when you know the notes to sing, you can sing almost anything.
Not John, and not me.
I was just thinking I might scupper that theory. But next time you're in the warehouse, Lynn, we can have a go.
Which Lynn's that?
Lynn Woodward.
Oh, is it? So I'll just put 3 little peonies on here.
Which nozzle is the white and yellow one?
It was the one that Kerry Roberts uses in her group all the time. It's the one that they're going mad for.
What nozzle was used for the small peony?
This is the Gem 121. So you're just overlapping it, just overlap gently. Don't worry if you make a mess or you catch other bits of buttercream, it doesn't matter. You won't be able to tell. Everybody will love your cupcakes and go, wow, look at them. Okay. You can make these as big as you want. Always keep wiping your nozzle clean. And then on this one, where's that white one again? So on this one, we'll just stick this one in there.
What size coupler are you using, Carol? I keep buying the wrong sizes. You're not using any coupler, are you?
I'm using a coupler for the Wilton tips.
Oh, right.
Okay, and they're called Click and Twist. So I either use the Wilton, just the standard Wilton coupler, that's what I normally use, or I use this one. And to be fair, my ladies who are watching me in Buttercream Flowers will say, what's she on about? She didn't even start using couplers till last year. Up until last year, I never used couplers. I actually didn't think there was any need for them. But since I've been doing my buttercream flowers class, I love them. It's probably the best thing I think that's ever been invented. So you can get a standard couplet or you can buy this one. It's called Click and Twist. And what I like about this is if you take your lid off there, you get another lid that goes over the top, and therefore it'll keep your buttercream fresh, so you can just put it away into the fridge. And then if you want, when you take it out of the fridge, you can just bring it back to room temperature in the bag. So you just make sure you put the other lid on. Okay, so it comes in 4 pieces. So I'm just going to put the leaf on this.
Dawn Haywood Clark is 60 on Wednesday, so get your voices ready.
Yeah.
I don't know if we haven't got a live on Wednesday, have we?
We haven't, no, not this Wednesday. I'm down at the warehouse.
It's the football semi-final.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, we can't be doing that, can we? So so that's Dawn Haywood Clark, is it? You ready for your rendition? Do you want to show me how you can sing, John?
No.
Happy birthday.
Well, to be fair,
You better save it till you've collected everybody's birthday, so you only have to do it once, John.
Absolutely,
Well,
we'll do that.
I don't think it would go down very well if I brought the live to an end at 8:37, though, would it?
No. So do you like this one? Just do this one then. Yeah. Now one of the things that you must watch when you've got all your piping bags around is watch where your piping bags land. So I've just knocked my previous cake. So I've only knocked it a little bit, thankfully. And I'm just going to go and tidy it up there. So thankfully I knocked it with the piping bag. So quick repair. That one's done. So that's 2 cupcakes we've got done there. Okay. Right, what else are we going to do here now? So let's put on the cupcake now, let's put all the little flowers on. So we're going to go here, so we're going to put 7 of these little flowers on here. In fact, no, more than 7.
Which purple colour are you
I'm using all Colour Splash colours, so these are the 4 colours that I'm using tonight. There they are. Yep. And then just let me tidy that up. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're just going to start off in the middle. Oh, is that a helicopter going over? Sounds like it, doesn't it? I see that one was too low. Now I've actually got something caught in my buttercream here. So I can tell. Can you tell? Okay, so I've got a hard bit. So I noticed that I've used buttercream that was in the fridge, and I've just warmed it up in the microwave, and then I noticed that I had a couple of hard lumps in it. So we'll have some bits of problems.
Will Select Ireland be back in stock soon?
It's back in stock. It was back in stock last week. Or it should have been put back in stock. It's been in the building. It's been in the building since last Tuesday, and James told me he was putting it in stock. I'm going to change this one a minute. 4A224.
And we do sell that coupler, don't we?
We do. It's called Click and Twist, and I do recommend all my ladies who are in the buttercream flowers class to buy it.
Jackie's just put up a link, so thank you very much for that.
Okay. Just a minute, I'm just having a nosy for a nozzle I'm looking for. That's not in my tub here. I'm going to have to use one of these out of here. This will do.
And what nozzle do you use for the leaves? That's a Wilton 352.
Yeah, and I would recommend you buy one of the master sets as well, one of the Wilton master sets, and personally 2 of them if you can. They are absolutely brilliant, well worth it. You will use all the nozzles in there. We haven't got round to using all the nozzles, but we are going through them. I need to sit and have a little lesson with my ladies in buttercream flowers where we just play with the nozzles and see what shapes and designs that they do, really. So you'll find that a lot of the nozzles that are in the Wilton tip and in the Gem Master set as well, you can't buy. And the reason is they're not that popular, but they do have a use. So. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Just pinch it off. There we go. Do you like that one? You keeping up with comments, John? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
I've caught up now, apparently.
You've caught up now, apparently. What do you do? Just bypass everybody?
I don't know. I didn't feel that I went whizzing through 227 comments, but apparently I'm now caught up.
Right, so we're going to use the 121 and the 123 for a rose now. So basically we're going to use it exactly the same, but we're going to go back that way. Now I just thought I should tell you about left-handers. So because I'm a right-hander, this curve is going to come towards me for a peony. But if you're a lefty, you need to hold your cake and go that way. So you're always turning your cake and you're going that way. And then when you're going to do the rose, you're going to go this way to you, yeah? So you're going to do the opposite. So when we do a rose, we're going to take it away from us. So we'll do a little rose on here. So do your 3. And then you're just going to do your half, you're going to do your semicircles. Nearly came out there, girls. For years I said half semicircles, no idea why. I think what it was, I meant that you were doing a semicircle but you were going in halfway on your previous semicircle. So until one day somebody said, there is no such thing as half semicircle. Do you mean a quarter semicircle? So there we go, a nice little rose there. Easy enough, isn't it? So then we will get this one. So we'll push that one in there. And some little friends with it. Then we will do some leaves.
I just put in a comment, somebody said that they'd bought Nifty Nozzles from us many years ago and not sure if these are the same ones.
If you bought the minis from me at the cake shows, then they will be, but you will have always bought in a set of 9. Okay? Now last year I got some mini nozzles, but they were copies of our bigger nozzles. So we've always done a full range of the larger nozzles. So if we look inside, just one second. I've left them all on my desk. So we've always done a larger nozzle, which we call large. So we have mini, large and extra large. So the large one has always been our standard size. And then what's happened is they got copied all into a smaller size. So last year I put loads of bundles of those together. There are designs, there are nozzles, but we put them all together and we sold them off really cheap. Basically there was a couple of companies here in the UK that were selling copies of our designs, and we just came to an agreement to cover our legal costs. So we got our money back by selling you the, what are you looking for now? So we got our money back for our legal costs by selling them. Yeah. So there we go. So if you want to find the mini nozzles, they're in the What's New section on the website, which is sugarandcrumbs.co.uk. Lots of you lovely ladies know. Let me just find this. There we go. There we go, that's pretty, isn't it? Let's have a look. So do you like that one? So that's 2 of them. So this is the rose cup, which is lovely. I love that one. And then there's this little one here. I never actually gave any of these mini nozzles a name because we've always sold them as a bundle. They actually never had a name. So so they've got a number on the side of them, but we never gave them the name. And the only reason I can call that rose cup because it was originally in the large. So do you like the idea of that? Yeah. So let me put that onto a tray. Do you like them, John? Yeah?
Yeah, no, very positive.
Right, let's see if we go here now.
What nozzle is the yellow flower?
So the yellow flower, as I say, this is the mini one, it's the rose cup. So this is the only one that, there's 4 of them that have a name in this set. As I say, we never named the original 9, and it looks like this. See it on there? Yeah. And we always sold it as a larger nozzle than this one. Right, so let's go for the big one. So let's go for the pink rose. So let's do a little blob. And then we're going to go away from us.
Got Claire Corbett watching saying she loves the fancy banner popping up at the side.
Oh, do you? Yeah, that was Terry today. She was well excited with herself when she came up with this idea today. So you'll see that this nozzle is curving it round for your rose. Yeah? And we'll do the peony to go with it. So I have to hold it really tight now, so I'm here. So,
when are the other Nifty Nozzles coming back?
But I've got to get the minis ordered. It's taken me a long time to get these, believe me. So as soon as I know that these are on the way, then I'll have the large ones. They've got my order already, but I'm going to start doing the large ones in bundles because I think it would be better. So we will sell the large ones as singles, but I'll be doing deals on bigger ones. And we've decided to streamline the nozzles as well and not sell so many, because I always say to the ladies, you don't actually need that many. So I'm just going to choose my favourites, the ones that actually sell the fastest, to be fair, and put them all in one bundle. So like, can you see that I've put that on the side there? I don't know whether you notice. So I've not put it down, I've actually pushed it in sideways. So I've lifted the cupcake onto the side, pushed it in there, so it's now looking out to the side. Yeah.
Michelle's asked, do you make your buttercream stiffer or just normal when using the nozzles?
I make it normal. So I call it, I don't know. Some ladies like it really stiff. I personally don't mind, like a medium consistency, a spreading consistency. But how can I say? But not runny. So it spreads easily.
What nozzle was the
big purple
flower?
So I like to be able to run it like that. It's a bit of a fine line between being firm and soft. Yeah. So I find if it's too hard, but Kerry Roberts likes to use it really firm. So you know, I don't know, hers could be the same consistency as mine, but she calls it firm. I call it medium. This nozzle that we use for the purple flower is the Gem 121. Right, okay, what nozzle have we got here? Put a couple of leaves on.
Adrienne is asking, can you buy the newest 4 mini nozzles as a set?
We're not, we're just selling them as a set at the moment. I think the demand has been that much for the nozzles at the moment. We're just concentrating on full sets, but it will do you no harm to have a few extra. You'll want them, seriously. You'll use them with different colours in. So do we like this one? You can sit flowers on top of flowers. See, I've sat that one on top of that one halfway, and so this one is on top of that one, and then so forth. They've just gone on, just busted them all up together. Yeah. So let me put that on there. So then this one, take this nozzle out, put the 104 on. So you will want these sets, believe me. You'll want them, but as soon as they come in, then they'll be flying out. So people are buying them at the moment. So I know some of you may not think you want to reserve them, but my advice to you is to reserve them. Get them bought, get them in your basket ASAP, because what happens is when they do come in, they really fly out. So they're flying at the moment, but they really fly out, and then you'll have to wait for the next batch. So this nozzle is called the 104. So we've got a big end as well. So this bulbous end and a thin end. So your bulbous end always goes to the bottom of the cake, or the centre of the cake if you're lying it down. So we're lying it down, and then I'm just going to do some little U's. So when I make this flower, I call them, we do different petals, and we call them U's, V's and M's. So in buttercream flowers, I do show you how to do lots of flowers. Now they don't look like the real flower, because none of them ever will, but they look good, and people really enjoy the classes. And for £75 you get a lot. It's a good way to get into your buttercream flowers. So this one here now, I'm just going to put this into the centre. That's the centre. And then where's that yellow one gone? There we go. Pop some leaves on. Off here.
Geraldine wants to know why it's one rule for everyone and a different rule for her, because you said she didn't need extra nozzles and you said everybody else needed 2 sets.
Because I suspect, Geraldine, you've already got 2 sets.
and you just don't know it.
Right, there you go. Okay, there you go, you got your next flower. So I'll bring these cupcakes here.
Heather's been looking for the coupler, but she's been searching click and collect rather than collect, pick and twist.
Here you go. Here we go. So there's your first 6 cupcakes. So they're pretty, aren't they? Yeah, do you like those? Right, so let's try some of the other nozzles now. So I'll put those on there. Right, so we've got the other ones. Let's try these 4. So let's get the Bella out. Somebody wanted the Bella, and we'll have that one as well. So put those over there.
Another lady, Carol, asking if she can use this with the whipping it up.
You can use it with the whipping it up, okay. But if you are experienced with your nozzles, then absolutely, feel free, okay. But you have to work fast. You have to work fast, and you have to keep putting your nozzle down, because otherwise it gets too warm. Now my buttercream now has firmed up. It's quite firm here, so I'll just choose another colour for these. So I am going to go for a brighter yellow. Oh no, I'm going to go for a very pale pink, baby pink. Yeah, so I've had a go with the whipping it up, and I sat in here last week when Rachel Hannah was in the kitchen, and I had no problems using the whipping it up for the nozzles. but then when I came to do it live on Wednesday, it was hot and they were just sort of turning into blobs. Nice blobs, but they were turning into blobs. I would definitely use the whipping it up with the gem 121, the 123, and definitely your petal tips and your leaf tips, definitely. They look really nice, silky. So we'll just put a little bit of...
Mark was asking if we sell gift vouchers.
We do sell gift vouchers. We only do them as online now. So we used to send you one in the post, but we don't now. We actually send you an image and a code. So, but we sell them. We sell them in £10, and you can buy multiples of £10, £25 and £50. Okay, and then we email them across to you. Just buy them on their own, the gift vouchers. Now, if they're for gifts, and you're going to make them like little separate gifts, great. If you want to use them all in one go, then you'll need to ring the office then and ask them to put all the codes together so that you can use them in one go. So do bear that in mind.
And is there any chance you could have a review of the nozzles that you've used so far?
Yeah, I will. Right. There we go. So I'll just go over them again for you.
Karen Neal has just popped up. Yeah, gift vouchers in values of 10, 25 and 50. Thank you, Karen.
So just let me colour the buttercream again. Now this is quite firmer for me. I don't normally like it this firm. So what happened is that I am using buttercream that was in the fridge from earlier, and I melted it in the microwave and melted it too soft. So just before we went live, it had to go in the fridge for about 3 or 4 minutes, but the next batch was actually in there probably about 20 minutes. So it's a bit too firm for me, this.
Hillary's accidentally ordered too many packs. The best thing to do is just
keep them in your basket. And what you'll do is when we sell out, you can sell them. There was people selling off Nifty Nozzles, and we saw one on the group, and she sold a pack of 9 for 45 quid. And the other lady went, "Oh, they're not that much on the website." She said, "Yeah, but you can't get them though, can you?" Keep them.
Encouraging scalpers.
No, keep them for a rainy day. Keep it as your collectors. So when I haven't got any,
so Hillary,
you won't win now.
If you give us a call, we can refund you for whatever extra you ordered.
Yeah. How many extra have you ordered? Okay, so that's that one, and then I'm going to keep that lemon. We've got the white in there, so I just want to make another colour. So I'm going to make this burgundy colour, Bordeaux colour. Always use a damp cloth for when you're mixing, otherwise it'll slip everywhere your bowl. So like I say, this is a bit too firm for me, this buttercream. I know Kerry Roberts, when she's teaching you, she always says your hands will hurt. And I think maybe I'm just a softie, I don't want my hands to hurt, but my hands are killing me at the moment. So this colour is the Colour Splash Bordeaux, and it makes a lovely blush rose colour, or blush pink if you want to call it that. Oof.
Geraldine's asking when will her PME circle cutters be in, please?
Right, PME have said that we can reorder. They're expecting a delivery on the 1st of August. I found a sneaky free sets last week in the warehouse. I put them in stock and they were gone in seconds. So 3 lucky people found the last free sets. So talking of PME, so I've just put on the website, actually I'm not sure whether I've put them in stock actually. That'd be a good thing. So I've just put them on the website now. PME's new fun fonts that have just come out, which is their cookies. So it's collection 2, their cookie set, and their numericals and specials, I think they're called.
Oh,
right.
Hillary's managed to order 5 sets.
Oh, actually, you don't want that many sets.
No, she wants 2.
2 sets is more than enough. So what you need to do is email the office. So Simon, I'll put the link up now for you. So you need to email the office, which is info.sugarandcrumbs@icloud.com.
Karen's put a message on.
Oh, Karen's put you a message on. And the lovely Karen who's put a message on now, she'll sort it out for you tomorrow. Yeah? Okay then, great. So let's just go over the nozzles that we've used so far. So I'll clean the tip. So this is one of them. Okay, it doesn't have a name, this one, but can you see it now? I'll just squeeze it up so you can see the pattern. Hopefully you can see the pattern. Do you want to show us the cake
where you've used it on the cake?
Yeah. Okay, so I've used it here. Can you see it there?
Yeah.
Can you see these?
Yeah, perfect, yeah.
Yeah, so that's that one. Then we've used this one, which is this little pink one.
Okay, show us the nozzle.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
We didn't see it.
You can see it there.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep. So that's that one. And then we are going to use, what was the next one that we used? The rose cup, wasn't it?
Oh, Nikki's just twigged that Kerry Roberts is Kerry's bouquet.
Yes, that's right. There we go. Yeah, so Kerry always uses Nifty Nozzles. And so does TaylorMade. Jane from TaylorMade, she uses Nifty Nozzles. And Gemma Cupcakes, is that what she's called? Cupcake Gemma? So if you watch, she doesn't advertise that she uses Nifty Nozzles, but if you watch, you can see the logo in the bag. So she uses them as well. And the Meringue girls use them. Right, there you go. Right. So that's those. Let's go back and fill these bags up. So I've just found a bag that I haven't used, so that's got the purple in there. So we're going to use this one. Yeah. And then I'm going to bag up this other 5 now. So I just found that if it's got one design in the nozzle, I tend to only put one colour in. But if it's got a couple of different slits in them and dots in them, I tend to put a few more colours in them. So these 2, I've got the same, so I'm going to just use one colour, so the purple and the rose colour in there. And then these 3, we're going to colour them. We're going to triple colour them. So this one first is going to be a double colour. Okay.
Carol, your double entendres are so funny.
My double entendres, which means what?
Well, you've said something that has got an alternative meaning.
Oh, has it? Right, I don't know.
Not quite sure what you said tonight.
No. So I've just got to watch some of this buttercream because I've warmed it up from the fridge. There's some little lumps in it. I know, I do say some things, I don't mean to.
Spotted one, but I'm not mentioning what it was.
Oh, what did I say?
No, I said it was so not mentioning what it was.
Well, you may as well tell us now.
No.
There we go. Okay, so So I'm going to squirt, I'm not going to use this one again now, so don't waste it. I'm going to squirt all the lemon into the middle there.
Lisa Matusha has dropped her beautiful rolling pin.
No, did it survive?
Poor Billy's all grazed at the end.
Oh, is that what it's called, Billy? Breeder Arnold's is called Luther. You're as bad as me, you lot. I don't know I'm doing it though. As you all know. Right, so then we've got 2 more nozzles here. John, can you just pass me that bag there, please? Thank you very much. So this one here is what we call the May Tulip. And we're going to do this one in 3 colours. Okay? Put that down there. Make sure you've got a few clean cloths. I've got another 2 to go out here. So we're just going to do a stripe of this down the middle. Rather than say down the middle, down one side there. So we'll do this pink here. And then we'll do the white. Keep cleaning your spatula. So you'll have 3 colours there, Simon. You can see 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'm just going to squeeze that in there. Yeah, there we go. So move that over to there. So we've got 1 more nozzle to do. Oh, I've got a few more to do. Right, let's just crack on with this one for the moment. So what other colour can I use? Whew. Right, I've got some lemon here. Yeah, those birds singing, aren't they lovely?
Yeah, there's been a few comments about the birds.
Yeah, I love listening to them. They start really early though at the moment. Well, in fact, I'm not sure if they shut up, but they were going at it the other day at 2 o'clock in the morning. I think when it was the longest day. I've just got a little bit of lemon here, so I'm just going to wipe that around the edge. And then squeeze what I've got in here out. So don't waste what's in your nozzles. Make sure you use them. My advice to you when you're using your nozzles, keep to one colour tone. So if it's pinks and purples this time and a bit of lemon, then fine. Then use your greys and silvers and white another time. Don't do loads of different colours. I'm just changing the colours just because we're doing this live. So who's buying a set of these tonight then?
Well, I think a few people have popped up and said that they've bought some.
Well, someone's bought 5?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to squirt this into the middle there. So I'll just squeeze my bag. Oops. Where are you going, John?
Nowhere.
He's off. Bless him, he has done his back in though. That's what happens when he goes to the gym. I said to him, what does that instructor do to you? He always comes back injured.
No, I don't.
You do. Go walk the other week.
Yeah, that was different.
Different injury.
I am injured this.
Right.
I am injured this time.
Right. So
the other one wasn't real.
Pardon?
No, it was.
He was in pain the other week.
It was overdoing it. This is proper injury.
So we've got 5 cupcakes. So we're going to do little square sponges. Karen made these today on the live, and then made them into baked Alaska's. Baked Alaska's. I'll get it out in a minute. But John had one earlier. I've not. I've been good. I think everybody who's been here today has had one and said how yummy they all were.
Is our chocolate back in stock?
And it isn't. I've got to be honest, I forgot to order it, but I will order it in the morning. So it should be here on Wednesday. That's my fault. I meant to order it all weekend, but I'm sure you all know what happened over the weekend, which I just don't want to talk about, but I didn't actually do anything. And today, I had planned the day to, I know it sounds bonkers, but I just needed to not be in work, so I wanted to, clean my conservatory. That's what I did. So let's just do this. Yeah, so today was cleaning the conservatory and emptying the shed. Right, so I've definitely got some lumps there. Can you see those? So let me just get these out. You see them two there? Those two little rascals, let's get rid of those.
Maeve's just put up a question saying, if I find out they're different to the Russian ones.
These are the Russian ones. Take no notice what's on Amazon. What's on Amazon are copies. So they call them Russian because Alexander, who's the original designer, is from Russia, and they didn't know what to call them. So you'll find loads and loads of copies, but the actual designs belong to ourselves. They were all brought out, they were all registered with the Intellectual Property Office. For Europe. Okay, and we've actually just re-registered them all because every 5 years you have to re-register them, so they've just all been re-registered, and it's a bit different now because now we have to register them in Europe and in the UK, whereas before they used to be just, if you've registered in Europe it covered both the UK as well. So we've had to pay 2 lots of fees last week, which John was really over the moon about. So that's the thing when you re-warm buttercream. Check that you've warmed it all, melted it all through properly. So I've got a couple of lumps on here. Right. There we go. Start the whole thing again. It's just going to go over the top of these. These little buns are lovely and soft. I've got to give our Karen a due, you know, she does make a nice bun. You had one of these earlier, didn't you, John, with the did it have ice cream in it? It should have ice cream in it, yeah.
Yeah.
So ice cream and meringue on top. And the guy who was helping me clear my shed and conservatory today, he scoffed one. I think he was trying to scoff a few. And the girls in the office all had one. When I say the office, I'm talking about India and Terry. Michael, who comes and walks the dogs, he did. It was only me who didn't get one. After them being good. out. Here we go. So let's see what we've got out of here then. Oh, let's do a little peony on the side.
White 12-inch cake boards, or when are they back in?
Right, so cake boards, is it the masonite ones, is it?
I don't know, it just says a white 12-inch cake board.
So the masonite ones, the 12-inch ones, I think they're coming back in tomorrow. I think they are. I'm sure the company, at the moment, nobody's got cake boards. Can't get them. So the company that we all order from is taking back orders. So I've placed my back orders today, and we've just got to wait in line for when they come. So this is Bella. So I named this one after my granddaughter, Bella. When it was a large nozzle, and now we've had it made into one of the minis, which is in the new set, but isn't it pretty? They're all pretty. Oops. Right one. In fact, I think I'll just leave that like that. Actually, it looks nice just like that, doesn't it? You see? That look lovely. I think that's enough on there. So let's stick that in there. Right.
Are the gem and Wilton nozzles the same?
The two, yeah, they are. They are, but the Wilton doesn't do this one, which comes with, this is gem. The tips are the same. There's slight variations in the master sets, and some of them are the same nozzle but with a different number. So like the 342 is the same in both sets. The 104s, the 102, 103s. But then you've got the 74, which we use quite a lot. I think is the 75 in gem. So they are there, but I have to get the gem set out to have a look and find out which ones they are. I've always used Wilton, so I only started using gem because we couldn't get any Wilton stuff last year. So there we go, just do a little blob again. We're just going to go over it. I think it always looks nice if you put a bigger flower on as well.
Which nozzle was used for the rose?
So for the rose, I used both of them. So I used it. So the one that I'm using for the peony is what I use for the rose as well, which is the gem 123 and the gem 121. Okay, the 121 is the smaller of them. So this one is Jasmine, another granddaughter. Or it might be Night Jasmine, this one. Isn't that pretty, that?
Will we be selling the Mini Nifty Nozzles individually?
I don't think so, no. We've always sold them as singles, and I think that's the way they're probably going to stay.
As packs?
As packs. Yeah, well done, John. My advice to you, if you're buying nozzles, when you can, buy yourself that master set, that Wilton master set, or a gem set. And if you can afford to buy two, I would definitely buy two, because there's lots of nozzles that you need several times. The couplers are brilliant. These are twist, click and twist I think they're called. I don't have many left if I've got any. We were all screaming for these last year and I managed to get the suppliers to get me 300 of them, and but they've sold fast. So I actually don't know how many I've got in the warehouse at the moment. So do you like this one? I love the boys' reactions. You've not heard any of Simon. Normally Simon compliments me. Come on, Si. Normally he says, that's nice, Carol. Yeah, best one yet. I'm not getting that off John, am I?
I'm trying to keep up with comments. I can't be doing two things at once, can I?
No, exactly. Right, okay then. So
I'm just trying to keep up with you moving around.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm only in one place, aren't I?
If you had to bring the third finger into play tonight.
You know what John says to me? I mean,
the one finger very fast.
Right.
Right. So this one, I'm going to do a selection of flowers on. So I'll do a little cluster. So this is the May tulip.
Heather said she'd love to pipe, but not sure she'd cope. How do you remember the numbers and what they're for?
I don't ever worry about the numbers. The only reason I know the numbers is because I've used them for so long. Personally, I don't think you should worry about numbers. I think you should just use them. Just use them. Just get them out and use them. Surprise yourself. Oops. Now, if you get that, that's because I didn't put the whole nozzle onto the cake. So just go in, don't worry, don't cry about it or anything. Oh, you can just knock it off like that. Stick them in there. Put some leaves on. And always put leaves on your cupcakes. It drives me insane when I'm in the group and people say, oh, I was too tired to put the leaves on. Well, you know what, you may as well just go out with a dress on and not bother putting your high heels on. Or your earrings in, or whatever else it is. That's pretty, isn't it? So what we can do there is just add one of these in here.
It's a wonderful comparison, isn't it?
We may as well wear a dress and a pair of wellies if you haven't put your leaves on. You need your leaves, it's what makes it. You wouldn't be given a bald bouquet, would you? There you go, do you like that one? It's pretty, isn't it? See if we use the free flowers. Well, you wouldn't, it would look daft, wouldn't it? If you got a bouquet of flowers with no leaves in. Look very strange, wouldn't it? If you saw a bush and that didn't have one in, let's just put that in there. Right, so we've got 2 more cupcakes to do with these. What's the 2 nozzles we've not used? Right, so I am just going to, so the buttercream that I've got in here now, just going to stretch it. Does that make sense? Because I've only got a bit in there. So I'm just going to...
Well, it looks like Anne means she said just wellies in a bubble hat.
Who's in the bubble hat?
I'm not quite sure what she means. Maybe that's how she's...
Just wellies in a bubble
just wellies in a bubble hat.
If it's a bit chilly, yeah.
So I am now just spreading this up to the centre. So when I say up the centre, up the sides, so I'm taking everything that's out the nozzle now and just spreading it up to the sides. And then I'm going to put this white in the middle. So we're going to do a 2-tone peony now.
Oh, Libby's put a nice comment on to say, my hubby phoned you today to order a large pink board for my birthday, and he said how helpful and obliging customer services were, and he now sees why she shops there.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. All our girls are lovely on customer services. Karen, who runs customer services, she's watching tonight, but I should imagine it was either Yin or Georgia.
Yeah, because Karen was off today.
Yeah. Karen was down enjoying herself at Doe Griffin's, I saw. So I'm just gonna, when you refill your bag, you end up with air. So I'm just going to pop this out. There we go. What are you laughing at, you? So okay. So what nozzle have we not used from this fall? So we've used, oh, we haven't used this one, have we?
What nozzle was that little white flower done with?
Okay. So see this, I've deliberately done them so that's shorter, fatter and stumpier, and then you can pull them up for the longer, fresher. So what other one have I not used here? Let's use this May Tulip again.
Is your buttercream recipe the normal 2-to-1 recipe?
It is. What time is it now? We might not get a chance to do the big cake tonight, so what I'll do is I'll do the big cake on Thursday. I don't think John will be wanting me to go over tonight. Will you, John? So I'm back in live on Thursday, so I'll do the big cake with the nozzles then, and I'll show you some other flowers. Can you feel that sigh of relief from John? Did you hear it? Okay.
I didn't hear anything.
Did you not hear him say do anything?
No, he's quite enjoying it.
You mean we should go for it, should we, Simon?
I think go that far.
Go on, have a look at him down there. Shall we go for it, John? Hey, look, he's gone bright red now. Look at him. He's going, you dare.
Goes away, John.
It's always nice just to add a couple of other little embellishments. There we go, do you like that one? So John, are they liking these?
No, lots of positive comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So let's use a few more. So we may as well go through the rest of these nozzles then, what we haven't used. So we've used that one. We've used that, so we've got these here now to use. Piping bags. So all the ladies who've bought minis off me before, are you going to get them out and start using them? So I think what I'll do is I'll come back on Thursday, do the big cake, and I'll pop some nozzles on, I'll pop some flowers on a pin like this. So we'll do a nice big crescent cake and we'll use the flower nail. So if you are shopping tonight, add one of these to your basket as well. Make sure you've got some greaseproof paper in or parchment paper. And then we'll put some we'll make some flowers on these, we'll put them in the tray. Then we'll make a crescent and then we'll put all the big flowers on and then we'll add all the little mini flowers in afterwards. I won't start that one.
Basket at the same time.
Oh yeah, no, you can't buy them with your mini. Yeah. So minis you order separately because that's a pre-order. But any of you who are ordering other nozzles, do them now. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squirt this one into here.
Molly, I'm not sure if I'll be back on Thursday or not.
Has he done well enough?
Pardon?
Has he done well enough?
It'd be nice if he came back. Be nice if you came back, John. You fancy coming back?
I would love to.
Now we know you're lying. I'll try and get all 13 done for you. Oh, so easy. Don't worry, I've not run out of cupcakes, got loads of cupcakes.
Joe Cook says it's her birthday on the 9th.
On the 9th?
Giving us 4 days to get our voices warmed up.
We've got another lady to sing to yet, haven't we?
Yeah.
Can you remember her name?
No, she's her 60 on Wednesday.
Oh. What was the other lady's name, Joe?
I can't remember.
Well, you're supposed to be writing it down. So whose birthdays is it now? So Sam, you've got your pen there.
I've been asked, can I do Thursday's demo?
He should be able to do it, because not being funny, he's watched enough Nifty Nozzles. Should be able to do this really easy.
Why should he do that bit?
I think my cake decorating is sort of in the same league as my singing. How much buttercream did you make in total? To
A
do
kilo.
All this?
Oh, but I've got loads of buttercream. Normally what I would recommend is, so when we come back and do the big cake on Thursday, we'll only be using 3 or 4 colours. We won't be using loads of colours. So I'm just trying to use up what I had in other bags. So we've got that one. So these are new ones, aren't they? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Got 1 nozzle left to fill. And what colour are we going to do that with? Get another bag. Let's do it in this purple colour. Need to put the nozzle in first. When you get these, make sure you get them out of the way, otherwise they end up in your buttercream. So I'm just going to use that purple in here. And I'm going to spread this up the sides. So have you all enjoyed having a calm night tonight instead of the normal riot that we have going on in here?
It has been quite calm.
He's very calming, isn't he? It's how it is in our house when you live with John. It keeps everything nice and calm. Then I come in here and let loose. And then John says, how did it go? Thankfully he only pops in a bit, as you know. Right. Those, get rid of that, let's get rid of that. Nozzle. Might use that one again. Right, clean bag. Right, John, can you pass me some more cupcakes, please? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 please. I'm just going to do this on here. So if you want to join my buttercream flowers class, you learn loads of flowers in there. I'm sure loads of ladies have been saying, have they, John?
Yes, yeah. Lots of positive comments about the buttercream flowers class.
It's nice. It's actually a really nice class. The ladies in there are lovely as well. And my cupcake bouquet class is lovely as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to use one of these in the centre. I'm going to use this one for the centre. In fact, no, I'll use... Oh, I don't know which one to use for the centre. Let's just use this one. See that I'm just sticking underneath the petal there. Your leaf. Who was that? Was that your tummy, John?
Kind of grumbling.
Hey?
Yeah.
Crikey. Go. Try that one. You can see the design there. Yeah. So let's show you what we've done so far. Go. So they're all pretty, aren't they? Do you like them? And I'm just going to change this one here because I've got a bit of green on that. So while I've got this here, I'm just going to go around there, fill it all in. You can see them okay.
Notice Lee Carroll has popped up as well. So
hi Lee.
He's back soon, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I think he's back next week or the week after. Or is it Claire Corbett next week? Can't remember. Right, girls, I'm going to have to stand up off this chair a minute. Just a moment. Oh, I'm going to wash my hands.
I'll show the overhead while you do that.
Yeah. Pardon?
I'll show the overhead. We don't want to see you
trying to get on there. Right, I'm back.
Which nozzle is a small white filler flower?
It was a number 14 gem. I think it was the gem that I used. So I've used the Wilton 16 tonight, and the last one that I've just used is the number's covered up, 1 second. Yeah, gem number 14. Right, okay, we've got 4 more cupcakes to do, ladies, and then John will be glad that we're finishing. Won't you, love? How have you coped tonight?
It's been good.
You've enjoyed it, have you?
Yeah.
Are you doing Thursday then? Karen having a night off?
Who's in on Thursday?
Me.
All the same.
I've got 2 lives this week. And I've got buttercream flowers tomorrow. I'm working down the warehouse on Wednesday. Yes, I've used a kilo of buttercream, but to be fair, I've got loads over. If I'd condensed the colours and not made as many colours, I would have been. I've still got all that in the bowl there.
Will the PME 10-inch square tin be back in stock?
So the square tin, I'll double check the warehouse tomorrow what we've got. But John, you're going to have to write that down, or Simon, can you write that down? Because I won't remember.
Yeah, Carol's not back to the 26th of July.
26th, is it? Right. So, I can't remember their news on. I'm sure somebody's on next Monday.
I would have thought so.
Yeah. I don't think it's me, that's what I mean. I'm doing most of the lives this week, and then next week I'm not so busy. I'm sure there's guests in every time, and then the week after I'm back in.
Corbett next Monday.
Yeah, I thought it was
to the calendar.
Yeah, I was going to say I thought it was Claire, and then Lee. I thought Lee was in the week after. But thinking about what I've just said there, no, I'm in the week after, and Lee's the week after that.
Yeah, so Lee's in the Monday following our demonstration day on the 24th.
Yeah, who's coming to our demonstration day?
And it looks like that's going ahead.
Yeah, that's good news, isn't it? Life is going back to normal. Well, the new normal. So I'm just going to do a rose with the 104 now. Right, okay. So, opening the nozzle. Got my circle in there. Right, what nozzle have we not used? We've not used this one. Swap this for that. Right, there's that. So I normally use the 224, but this is a bigger one out of the master set because my 224 doesn't appear to be in here today. Oh, in fact it is. I've just spotted it. I was looking around for it before for ages. Couldn't find it, and now I can see it. But this is just a bigger version. This is called a drop flower. There's that one there. Do you like that? This one's really nice when you do it in yellows and oranges. Right, 3 more flowers to go.
Yeah, lots of people looking forward to the demonstration day.
Yeah, well, we'll be doing buttercream flowers there, and you all get a chance to decorate your own cupcake. You won't be doing loads of cupcakes. I'm going to have it done so everybody is there. You get the opportunity to do one. But Karen, I'll be doing a dem. Karen's doing chocolate in the morning on the 24th, and I'll be doing buttercream. I'll be doing cupcakes in the afternoon. And then you'll all be given a bag with a nozzle in and decorate your own cupcake take home. Okay, so what one have we not used? We've used that one, we've used that one.
The question, are we going to the Cake and Bake show in London in October?
We're not, no. Do you want to tell them why, John?
No, what is our reasoning?
Well, our reason is that I'm asthmatic and we feel that we don't want to go anymore. We've always enjoyed the shows, but they kill us, they're hard work, and I always come back ill from every show that we do. All the staff come back absolutely knackered, exhausted, because it's like weeks and weeks of preparation before, then you work all weekend, and then you come into work on a Monday and you just can't work, and not by the time you've done your journey back. And we just feel now that we won't be doing them anymore. We'd already made that decision before COVID, to be fair, and it's down to me just being ill all the time. And then, so it's nothing to do with COVID. Like I say, the decision was already made that we weren't doing them. And plus you see us every week on a live. The other thing is, I don't know how we'll go on doing samples anyhow, even if we were going. I don't know.
The whole sampling thing would be quite difficult, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And we have to do samples, really. There we go. That's pretty, isn't it? So there's the other nozzle. Can you see it?
Jackie said she's only able to come to the demonstration day because she has a cafe. Could she buy a ticket and watch the video? I don't think we're going to be...
We're not going to be doing it live, no.
Yeah, it's not really sort of set up like that, is it?
No. No, everything that goes on at demonstration days, we did used to do some of them live, but we're not doing that anymore now because all the ladies have to sort of duck and move out the way for the cameras, so we just want it for the ladies who are actually coming. Try and get the day off. Let's get somebody to look after the cafe for you. Right. So let's clean the nozzle again. So we've got 2 more cupcakes to do. And then which ones have we not used? So we've used that one. We've used that one. That one. I think we've used that one. Have we used that one?
Yeah, lots of comment, people saying, yeah, make sure you put your health first.
Yeah. And anybody who's been watching me, you all know that I come back with a big bark. So my voice is usually gone. And then I'm coughing my guts up. But I hope you've enjoyed tonight's live, even though it's been a lot quieter. Did we get that lady's name, by the way, for birthdays?
No. Is the 31st of July demo full?
I don't know if this ticket's still on the website, or if you speak to the office, Karen will be able to let you know.
Yeah, but if there's tickets available, if it's available to buy on the website, then there will be spaces available.
Yeah, that's it. There we go. Oops, flour's just come in. Got a little drop flour. In fact, actually, I think that's actually nice enough as it is. Have a little look at that. And then we've got one more flour to do. But I can't remember which nozzle it is, so we've used that one. We used that one.
So the comment here is saying would love to come to a demo day, but I'm in London.
Well, get the train up to the train station, get yourself a deal, book into the hotel. Loads of ladies are booking into a hotel and they're all meeting up. And to be fair, depending on how many are meeting up, then I'll go and see them as well, if they're all local, or we'll arrange for somewhere. I mean, they might have had enough of me by the time we've done all day. So let's see what I've got here. Just trying to see which nozzle I haven't used. I'm sure this one I haven't used. I think it must be this one. Right, okay. So we'll just use the last what's in this peony bud here. Peony bud in this peony one. So if you see that I'm holding it, it's funny, it's because I'm just going to try and use the last of what there is. So this is what I call the injection method now. I've got a little bit left in the purple one. Might be able to get a little bit. No, I won't get anything out of there. So we'll use the jasmine. And I'll use this one because I think this is one I haven't used. Oh yeah, no, we haven't used this one. That's really pretty, that. Right. We'll use some leaves. I'm just going to put a bit more green in this leaf, finish this last one. And we'll move everything out of the way, get them all together, and then see which you ladies have bought them. So how many of you bought them tonight? How many of you have put them on your pre-orders?
I think there's quite a few.
So
Thank you very much, everyone.
So remember, don't add anything else to your basket, okay? Just this. If you are in the UK, pay for your shipping. If you're out of the UK, put your full address in, but when it comes to select country, so put your country name on the line address, but select UK for here for your order to go through. And then when they come in, Laura will email you with a shipping cost. Okay? Any ladies who've already put stuff in the basket other than other things will get those refunded, less shipping costs. That looks pretty, doesn't it? So when you're making your flowers yourself, choose your colours. Choose, I would choose three colours and your green. So generally I always have a white. So have a white or a cream colour, and then do pinks and violets, or whichever colours you're going to do. I've just used loads of different colours tonight, just to make it look a bit different. So I'll come back on Thursday and we'll do a big cake, and I'll show you how to do flowers on a flower nail and put them in the fridge, and then we'll put a nice big cake together. There we go. So those are the last three that we've done there. Do you like them? And I'll just get the other 12 here. Oh.
Lots of very positive comments.
And there we go. They're lovely, aren't they? All your friends are going to love those. Now the ones that we did, that I did last Monday and Thursday, we took down to the old folks home and they went absolutely crazy for them. People love them. They look nice, don't they?
Very good.
Yeah. Great. Very good. So let me have a little move up. So let's stand up now. Oh dear. I've got this new chair and as much as it's good for my back, friggin' hurts my bum. Right, okay, so let's get those out the way there. So you can buy the nozzles, they're in the What's New section, or they're on the Nifty Nozzles section. So if you go to the website, sugarandcrumbs.co.uk, okay, so we're 1 week into our 8 weeks now, so we've got a 7-week wait or less, and you're going to love them, you are going to love them. They're $37.99 for the 13 nozzles. And those are what we call the minis there. So Simon's just put a little picture up there. If you want to see what's actually you get in the bundle, you'll see them on the website there. I'll come back on Thursday, do a big cake for you. I think we'll have some fun on Thursday. I don't know whether John will be here or not. Do you want John back? Let me know. Is he too quiet for you? Because we haven't been laughing and screaming and yelling the place down. The neighbours are going to think we had a night off tonight. Aren't they?
You've been well behaved, haven't you?
Eh? Yeah.
It's Karen laughing that you can usually hear. I don't need to turn my sound on next door.
Yeah. Right. So ladies, thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you've had a great night watching, and I hope you kept the conversation on track. What we were doing here. Were they good, John?
Yeah, no,
they'll be behaving themselves.
1 or 2 diversions, but very good.
Yeah. And to all the new ladies who've joined us, thank you much for joining us. Everybody who gets chatty in here, don't ever be frightened of chatting. That's how all these ladies have got to know each other, because they're in here week in, week out, and they are all absolutely lovely. Anyhow, I want to say a big thank you to Simon for being in tonight. A big thank you. What happened there? Thanks, Simon. Sorry. So thank you.
Thank you.
So thanks for Simon for his 2-finger camera duties.
And I'd like to say a big thank you to Carol for finishing on time.
Have we? God, 1 minute to go. And thanks to John for comments. So look at that, he's made me finish on time. You'd never believe that, would you? Get on with it. So that's all the chatting really, isn't it? And I will see you in Buttercream Flowers tomorrow, the ladies who've joined Buttercream Flowers. And if you're not in that, I will see you on Thursday night at 8 o'clock and we'll do a big cake. All right then. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.